tonight?
Good. I think our defense played well all day, especially in crunch time, getting us, the stops that we needed for us to eventually win the game. But I mean, we were put in one of the best situations. We had a timeout. All needs a field goal. We came together as an offense. I think O-line had a good day. They pushed us to win that game.
How good of a feeling to finish it off and see the kick go through?
It felt good. A win, especially for my first win in a game like that. It's a big time win. But I think the biggest thing is just we got to continue to build off of it. We got to continue to attack the week the right way. Try to get a win next week.
For you personally to come back when it mattered, after a bit of a tough start, to come back and play the way you did, how big is that for you personally?
It's really not that big to me, honestly. I played well previously in my career. I just got to be consistent at it. I think the second half, I really saw the field better in terms of just getting the ball out, letting my guys make plays. And I think Chig and Gunner, the tight ends, they did that along with the receiving corps.
Was there something that made you see the field better, like an adjustment or anything like that?
There really was an adjustment from the first half to the second half, and far what they were giving me from the coverage-wise. It's really me of more just putting the ball in play. They give it to me now. If the corner's back, I need to put the ball in play, let them make a play.
I'm sorry about that. Coach said he or somebody told you at the half just to see it. Did they help you change your mindset at all at halftime with the advice?
It wasn't really changing my mindset. It was more of me actually doing it. And I've seen it the same way they see it for the past couple of games in terms of just letting my guys make plays. And I think this was actually the first time I did that and it ended up paying off for it. So it's just the games you play, the more you get experience with it, the more you get to learn your guys, and that's why we were able to win this game.
Was that how a lot of your best games in your life have gone, where you kind of built and finished at your best?
I would say so. I wish I'd have started better, personally, but at the end of the day, don't matter if you start, so you finish.
What's going through your mind, Cam?
What makes 2-minute situations and 4-minute situations so comfortable for you?
That's where I want to live at. If I could play that way the entirety of a season or a game, I would. But that's not real football. So, to be in a position like that, defense gets you a start. That's what you want to be in. You want to take your guys down there, have Joey make the game winning kick and celebrate.
Cam, what's going through your mind when you see that the ball's been intercepted, but then Tyler falls on the fumble for a touchdown?
Really what's going through my mind is like, damn, threw a pick, and it was supposed to be a C to read. He was wide open. They ended up tipping it. So, and then you look back and block on the ball, they talking about touchdown. So I said touchdown. And so it was just a feeling. That was only the second play I had like that in my career. But I mean, it was good. I think it just shows the coaching staff what they emphasize on playing hard, Lockett not giving up on the play, then those guys making the play, Lockett get a touchdown.
How important was it for you and Ridley to be able to connect as often as you did today and for him to help set up that field goal?
It was real good. It was just good that we finally did it in the game. We did it all off season, but now we finally seen eye to eye in the game. He made a ton of explosive plays for us. I think just his demeanor never changed throughout the game, whether we were down, and even when we had a 2-minute drive, he just stayed right there. He was ready to play, ready to get the ball, and he was a big reason why we wanted to do it.
How much you hope is?
It was wild. I mean, we talk about resilience. We talk about a team that could finish in the fourth quarter. And the message at halftime, somebody just got to make a play. Don't wait on nobody else to make a play. Go out there and make a play. Everybody do their job. And, a guy who, of course, like I said, I pay attention. And a guy who's been working his tail off from injuries to getting back into that field of football, Sneed, man, that play changed the football game. And with him making that play, running down with maybe 60 some yards, I think that's the type of play that shows what we talk about as a team, our culture and our foundation, what we build this team on. And that right there, like I said, it changed the game. And that's a good team win. And like I said, we deserve that. And that play in the end zone with Lockett, things like that, just fell in our hands. And you wish for plays like that, and it just so happened to happen for us. And like I said, today, that was a good win. And it feels good to actually win a football game.
You've been talking for a while.
Right when they scored that last drive, and I told him, I said, we're going to get you this ball back. We're going to get you this ball back, and you're going to put it in his zone. All he said was, I got you. And we got him the ball, and he did what he's supposed to do. They did what they did on the offensive side. And like I told him that's why we drafted you #1 overall pick. His calmness, his poise in that pocket like that. You know, I don't know how many rookies quarterback could have that type of poise when the game it come down to him, and he knew it. The ball was in his hand, and you know he did a hell of a job of controlling that offense and getting us down to be able to kick that field goal.
What's the feeling for defense? I guess you guys go out there, got to get a stop and get the ball back. Did y'all say anything, or just knew, hey, you got to hold them here?
Well, I mean, I don't know if y'all saw it, but like even after the turnover we had, when our offense turned over the ball, we talked about it through the week. We have to be better with sudden change, and that's one thing we did a hell of a job at today, being able to go out there on the field. We knew our offense needed the ball back, and we huddled up right before we went on the field. We talked about it. We're going to get on the sideline. We're going to everybody take a deep breath, go out there, and everybody do their job and get the ball back to our offense. And like I said, that's just what we've been talking about pretty much this whole week. We've been talking about it because last week, of course, our offense turned over the ball, and we ended up going on defense and getting up a touchdown. So this whole week, like I said, we've been just talking about keeping composure and everyone just doing their job and go put the fire out. We did a hell of a job today.
How much you feel?
And a winning locker room.
Oh man, it feels great. You know, you can tell the energy around here. Everybody's feeling great on the way. You know, gotta keep going.
You knew right away that ball was out early. You were signaling everybody. What are you thinking at that moment?
Yeah, I knew it was out. You know, I just hoping the refs would be on my side.
What message you think, that hustle and that effort, like what does that send to the rest of the team?
Man, it's just a message of who we are as a team. Resilient, we say we that, and we fight into the fourth quarter until, no time left.
Did you ever get to the ball, or did he lose it as you were approaching him? And do you think you influenced it by what you did?
Yeah, I definitely influenced it.
Yeah.
I saw it. It was loose in there. So
Yeah.
I just took the shot in.
Yeah.
Did you hear him after it? Any noises out of him or
No,
frustration?
he didn't say anything. He was hoping it was a touchdown, but I knew it wasn't.
Things look bleak at 21-6. How did you guys kind of stage this rally?
We preach it every week. Resiliency. Keep going to the end. That's what we did, and that's what we proved what type of team we are.
What was the feeling when the kick went to the goalpost?
It went great. Everybody was happy. Felt like we won the goddamn. I don't know what we won, Super Bowl or something, but it felt great as a team. We came here and celebrated. But more work to do.
On the other side of that, how was it to see Cam kind of respond after him having some struggles in the first?
Man, it's great to see Cam. I went up to him after. When we came in here, told him to keep going. Just believe in himself and believe in everybody else. Around him.
You amazed that
The game winner and how good it feels to see it go through.
Kind of same process that surprisingly I had last week when I was kicking. Just go through my keys, go through all the cues I know that are successful for me, and go ahead and hit a good ball.
How big was it to be able to celebrate with your teammates after the fact, given the amount of losing that's happened here lately?
Yeah, I mean that was a culmination of I think a lot of losses coming together and to win. I think anytime you're able to win in the NFL, the amount of vets that we have in this team that know how hard it is to get a win, you can kind of see the jubilation that they had on the field when we were able to win. That's the game-winning ball. Yeah, Morgan went and retrieved it. Morgan's been a part of a lot of game-winning balls, so he knows how to do this.
That was just resiliency amongst the team. You know what I mean? Some crazy plays happened. Obviously, as y'all saw, but just everyone kept fighting in all phases. And at the end, we had to make a stop. We got the stop, and offense had to have it. Made a play, go down there. It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling.
How would you describe the mood in here when you guys came back in here after the game?
Just, I don't know, just gratitude, joy, you know what I mean? All that shit. So, excuse me, but just happy as hell. Just happy as hell.
How impressive was the hustle by Sneed on that phone?
Amazing. That saved us. And, we were talking on the sideline, everyone do your job and just, when time comes, just make a play. And that was it. You don't know how it's going to show up, but, the effort by him to just run them all the way down, I don't know, what was it, 70 yards or something like that?
72.
I mean, that's awesome.
And from a defensive standpoint,